now game number 3 begins. Draki controlling the south and Jaguar controlling the north. The map is Prokhorovka. It's open. It is a little bit hilly, but there are so many angles of attack here. For a team like Draki, you got to ask yourself, what does Jaguar have planned?
We're about to see, Tasteless. Here they go. They are starting at that top spot with these 2 IS-3s. Going over towards those train tracks. I thought they were at the bottom, though. I guess not.
Totally different grouping here, as we see that actually Jaguar will indeed go for the train track, excuse me.
Well, maybe the train wreck as well, Tasteless, because the tanks they chose are not the normal ones we see here.
This is true. And so they will be hugging the 6 lane right now coming down here. But if you look at the way that Draki's playing, they could go for a base capture, and it would be pretty tough for Jaguar to get over that hill and reclaim that location.
Yeah, that's true. They do have more firepower, though, with these 2 IS-3s. We'll see what they have planned. Wow, look at how they're going. I've never seen a team actually go way over near this river like this.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Draki has 3 tanks on the road, so they're going to be a little bit confused probably as well. And they're going towards that little town. But I think everything in there is destructible, right?
Yeah, you can fire and you can destroy all those buildings.
Yeah, so... I mean, obviously an IS-3 is going to do better in a town, but when you can destroy all the buildings...
You know, it's funny because Jaguar has a plan. I'm not sure exactly if it's good, but it clearly is some kind of, some strategy they're trying to execute. I don't get what it would be given this, what they're doing here.
I don't know.
And I think that we're just going to have a base capture right now.
It could be. We'll see in a moment here. They're really utilizing pieces of the map that we don't see utilized as much. Normally all the fighting takes place in the center right on the tracks. Now, Draki's done a good job of spreading themselves out. They've got a huge concave going on against their opponents. And Jaguar, it looks like they're going to turtle that side of the map.
And so they're going to come up here now. And it looks like the T1's going to be picked up by World Tanker. Boom! And I would assume from here the base capture does commence. The IS-3 is surprisingly turning around now. What?
Well, I guess he has to come back to help out against the possible base capture. Maybe he has to watch up there, because now that there's tanks up there, they know their flag could be in danger.
World Tanker peeks over the edge here to see where are the rest of these tanks. Can we get this base capture in time?
Hiding behind these trains a little bit, using them as a sight blocker.
Supermarine has began the countdown now at 1:35. A solution must be made.
A lot of firefighting happening right now. AIM taking some damage. Ooh, almost getting hit there.
It's going to be a funky angle to come up here for this team. Kind of rolling up a hill now. Typhoon actually firing a Helica across the map here.
Yeah, Helica not quite getting hit there.
Now here's the problem is, how do you get over this hill? I mean, you pretty much can't. You can get shot right in your engine.
Tang taking a ton of damage there, and Jaguar coming back with some ferocity.
All right, it's 57 seconds now as we have Tears trying to inch over here, but it's going to be... Oh, wait, hold on. AIM's coming over now. AIM taking a lot of damage here.
World Tanker coming up from the side, adding some more damage to him as well. And AIM does go down.
We have the base capture is still now at 135 right now. Tears now barreling around this corner, trying to get World Tanker. World Tanker going to try to go over the tracks here. Oh!
Really nice moves by World Tanker to actually be able to get out of there. I thought for sure he was going to die, but quickly retreated over the hill.
Really nicely done there. And now you can see Gunner maybe exposed here. Let's see if Typhon can get a shot off.
Ooh, hits Tears.
Oh, but meanwhile, Warlord 33 is actually firing at him as well. Jaguars probably bringing their best game so far.
Yeah, they definitely are playing a lot better this game, but still haven't killed a single tank yet. They've done a lot of damage, though, and could start cleaning some up. Helica trying to poke over that hill. War Road just kind of in the center.
I can't believe the funny spot World Tanker got himself in there.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
To get himself out again, very impressive.
Again, the tier lead is going right now to Draki here.
But only by one. They did lose Tang. Tang did go down. Orange Juice better on this map.
War Road 33 taking some more hits right now. I don't believe about 350 HP.
Yeah, Warroad.
And Draghi has managed to keep Jaguar separated from each other.
Yeah,
I feel like Draghi's operating more like a unit right now.
In this game, we have Warroad 33 and Warroad 35. Just throwing that out there. Wonder when Gunner 94 is going to come in.
You can see Supermarine's been parked over here in case there gets to be more action on the southern side of the map. Supermarine can try to occupy the base and then cause some chaos in that angle. Typhoon aiming over here. Will he be able to get Tears?
If they can take out Tears, that's just gigantic. Gomdal is still not taking any damage quite yet. Sitting in a very strategic location, hiding behind a tree.
Looks like he's actually firing shots at potential hiding spots that Jaguar could be occupying right now.
Gunner 92 poking over the ledge. Helka, right now, looks like he's just guarding their flag. Just watching for anyone trying to steal it. And Supermarine, I don't think he's going to try to take that flag anytime soon. Knocking over trees, though, and Helka sees it. Gotta be careful about that. It's bad for the environment as well.
It's true.
Those trees suck up a lot of the carbon dioxide that these tanks give off.
Well, you can see the game's calmed down a little bit here. You got Tears and Helka kind of stuck up here at A6, but they are unaware of Supermarine actually at A3 right now.
Marine moving across the map. Yeah, we have 3:30 left, so there's no big rush at the moment.
Right.
It's funny, but I still feel like we actually have Draki winning, even though it's very close. I feel like just from the fact that it is close is maybe why they're winning.
Whoa!
All right, well.
2 Tier 1 tanks have been killed.
Yeah. The other War Rogue got taken out, but here's his friend 33. All of entry 35.
Whoa, 80 HP here.
Yeah.
And Gomdal did not even get a scratch.
Well, he's being surrounded, and look at that.
And this means that Gunner 92 now is in a location where he can't cover himself from all sides. A whip shot there from Typhoon.
Oh.
But the second time, he cleans it up, and now it's down IS-3 to AMX 1390 against a nearly full Draki roster.
That's right. Only Tang has been taken out. This is just a tough spot for Tears and Helka. But you know what? Tears, probably their best player once again. Hiding in a pretty strong location, but he's so low on health. And against this many tanks, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I got to agree, though. It is a good hiding spot there. Was that a blank he just fired? What just happened there?
I am not sure,
shoot into the
actually.
Dirt? It looks like they may be predicting roughly where they're at, and just actually rounds are being fired now from the Drakis into this location.
Could be. Maybe saw a tree go down or something. I'm not exactly sure.
I think that was it. I think he might have bumped over a tree. They said, all right, well, they're roughly around this location. Let's just fire, let's each fire a few rounds into this location, and surely one of those shells will hit.
Yeah. Well, they're going to come from eventually, Tasteless. And I don't think they're going to live through it. Are they just going to sit there? They could, actually. They win if they do.
They could. I mean,
may
there's no need.
just decide not to do that. Okay, Supermarine actually is taking the flag, it looks like.
Okay, so he's trying to pull them out here.
Yeah, but they're in such a place they can just shoot him so easily. And there they go.
They get him easily.
They take him out. And the thing is, their turret turns, so Gomdal pops out and shoots him a couple times. Now Helka is very low on health as well.
Shooting a shot in the dark there. If either of these tanks could hit even one stray shell on a critical spot, they die.
Yeah, they're both very low on health.
A little bit further here.
And they know the square that they're in. They know they're all in A6. And here we go. Perrine coming up from behind. He's going to Rambo this.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo nerd.
What? He missed.
Wow. He couldn't hit the broadside of a tank.
That's it. GG. There it is. Draki with a worthy victory.
Very one-sided once again, and that's what we expected today. The two teams that are definitely 7th and 8th did play, and they played against some very strong teams. So, unfortunately for them, unable to win once again.
Victory celebration there for Draki, as
a vigorous one.
Indeed. Jaguar just did not have what it took.
Yeah.
You could see that there was a lot more think on your feet action
Yeah, there was,
from
certainly.
Jaguar, but Draki had an answer for everything.
Yeah. Well, Jaguar, you know what? They did their best this season. Didn't work out in their favor. If they keep practicing, though, who knows? Next season, season after, you can definitely improve your results if you put in that dedication and effort.
Experience is key, and of course, just hard work.
Yeah.
Sorry the games weren't longer today.
Yeah, really
two
one-sided,
3-0s.
but sometimes it's really fun to watch very one-sided games because you can see what a team does right and what a team does wrong very clearly.
And it's interesting to see how much of a skill gap there really is between the top 2 teams, top 3 teams versus rank 5, 6, 7,
the top
8,
5 teams versus the other teams is like not very close in Korea.
Pretty one-sided.
Yeah, and this is one of those teams. So they've won their match. Very important one indeed.
We're going to be going to an interview now. See what the thoughts and feelings are here of Draki, as Draki has had a pretty arduous history trying to claim the throne of being the best Korean World of Tanks team out there. Constantly, thorns in their paw.
Yeah.
I'm getting really poetic here, man.
You are indeed.
Man, wow. So we'll see what they have to say, how far they think they can go.
Yeah.
What they got to say to their fans.
I do wonder what they have to say about that because they have to win this next match next week to have any
Pressure
chance.
is on. That's true.
Yeah.
Now to the interview.
무대 위에 나와 있는 허유미입니다. 축하드려요, 드라키. 오늘 정말 값진 승리를 거두셨는데요. 지금 기분이 어떠세요?
네, 기분 상당히 좋고요.
How do you feel?
그동안 많이 조금 힘들었었는데
I'm really happy.
오늘 좀 털어낸 것 같습니다.
네, 만약 오늘
tough matches
경기에서마저
coming up today.
피한다면 4강 진출은 물거품이
But today was actually a pretty
되는데요.
easy match
오늘
for us.
최고의 승부처라면 언제였을까요?
일단 저희가 첫 경기를 험매를 또 공교롭게 상대편에서도 선택을 하셔서 아마 험멜에서 처음에 저희가 힘싸움을 하는 게 가장 좀 승부를 가르는 길이 아니었나.
We were very confident playing on Himmelsdorf.
이제 다음 주에는 이름만 들어도
And when we saw the
무시무시한
lineup, we saw the first match was on
노아와의
Himmelsdorf.
대결을
That's when
기다리고 있습니다.
we were
노아는
confident we
어떻게
had today's
준비하실
match.
건가요?
저희가 지금 멤버 교체가 좀 상당히 많아서 그동안 연습을 많이 못했어요. 근데 남은 일주일이지만 연습할 수 있는 만큼 최대한 노력해서 좋은 경기 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네, 공성환 선수 인터뷰.
We changed a few team members this season, so it was pretty tough for us to have time to practice, but we're going to do our best to show great matches throughout the
오늘의 그
season.
경기가 모두 끝났습니다. 하지만 다음 주 더 강력한 매치업이 여러분을 기다리고 있는데요. 월드 오브 탱크 코리아 리그 시즌 2 계속해서 여러분의 많은 사랑 부탁드립니다. 지금까지 허윤미였습니다. 이현주 캐스터
Well, that does it,
나와주세요.
Artie
네,
McTosis.
Does it, Tasteless McTosis?
Tasty McTosis. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. The results, not very surprising.
No. 3-0 Arate over Dasadan. Well, what are you going to do, man? Defending champions against a new up-and-coming team. Welcome to the hell. That's what they felt today.
Jaguars are going extinct, Artosis.
They're on the endangered species list, Tasteless. Dragons feed on them.
Yeah,
We live in a time of dragons.
we do. By the way, Game of Thrones is coming out pretty soon, isn't it?
March, I think?
March? Okay, not close enough. Yeah, guys, a 3-0 and a 3-0. Join us next week. We'll both be back here. It's going to be Arate against the Vipers
That's
and
a
Noah
good
against
one.
against Draki. That's going to kick ass.
Those are
I can't wait to
fantastic.
see that. That's going to be a day really worth watching.
Seriously, that's a really fantastic day of matches. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be great. Vipers and Arate are already basically out of the group. Noah's already... Well, actually, Noah needs to beat Draki to like 1,000,000,000% it. But if Draki can beat Noah, then we might have a three-way tie there with 3 teams at 2-1.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens from there.
Yeah, we'll have to look at some tiebreakers.
We may be looking at the points and stuff like that.
But we'll just have to see how that one goes. Draki's
Yeah.
going to have to practice hard to beat their nemesis in Noah.
They're nemeses.
Their nemesis.
They're nemesis. So, Artosis, it's good to be back with you, man. Casting. Ow.
Why did you
I
hit me
bruise very easily. It was good to be casting with you again, man.
Indeed.
We had
It's a lot
like
of fun.
3 weeks where we hadn't actually hosted anything together.
Yeah, it's weird, but it happens every now and then.
Wait, was it
Don't worry. Next week we'll be back.
it longer than 3 weeks?
No.
No, we did one
3
thing.
weeks.
Yeah. So we had a little bit of a break, but it's good to be back. Definitely tune in next week. Same time, same place. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, much better match next week. So thank you much for watching. It's been cool.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. We love you. Good night.